Yes. Very good morning to all. I gave you homework to write meanings for vocabulary on page number 8. So positive, there are so many meanings, but which is related to our personality is now say the meaning. A practical constructive suggestion. Write down, all of you write. A practical constructive suggestion. Positive quality, positive attitude, positive quality attribute, and positive image. We use such words with the word positive. A practical constructive suggestion. Negative. Negative means quite opposite to positive. Negative means what? Negative means destructive suggestion. Destructive suggestion. Constructive, that is constructive suggestion, and this is destructive suggestion. Okay? Negative is a destructive suggestion or attitude. Destructive attitude. Positive is constructive attitude. Next, optimistic. What is meant by optimistic?
Hopeful and confident about the future.
Say once again.
Hopeful and confident about the future.
Hopeful and confident.
About the future.
Hopeful and confident about the future. Very good. Exact meaning. Hopeful and confident about the future. Pessimistic. Quite opposite meaning for optimistic. These are all antonyms also. Write as antonyms also. Positive antonym, negative. Optimistic opposite word, pessimistic. Okay. So, what is pessimistic then?
Who always expect
the
worst to happen.
future. Who always expect what happen.
Who always expect that? Huh?
Who always expect the worst to happen.
They always think that, they always expect that something worst is going to happen. Not the good. Always they think that something worst is going to happen. That is pessimistic. ఎప్పుడు ఏదో చెడు జరుగుతుంది, ఏదో నష్టం జరుగుతుంది, ఏదో వాళ్ళకి వ్యతిరేకంగా జరుగుతుంది అనేటటువంటి ఆలోచన కలిగినటువంటి వాళ్ళని పెసిమిస్టిక్ అంటాం. And the optimistic means they always think that something good is going to happen and they can achieve something. They can do something. They are confident in doing something. So, next meaning, generous.
Broad-minded.
Very good. Broad-minded, generous, and freely giving. Freely giving, charitable, generous. Giving.
Very charitable.
Yes, very charitable, freely giving, without expecting any returns from others. That is called generous. ఉదారంగా ఇవ్వటం కదా. నవేడేస్ ఇన్ COVID period, in this pandemic situation, um, many people have generously supported the people. They gave them rice, provisions, vegetables, money, so many things like that. Understand? So generous. Nervous. Nervous means what?
Frightened. Volunteer.
Generous
To be
means,
uncomfortable.
huh? Say,
To be uncomfortable.
feel to be uncomfortable. Feel to be uncomfortable. Feeling tensed, uncomfortable and tensed also. Feeling weak, tensed. Next one, confident.
Feeling confidence in oneself.
Confident. Confident,
Sure. Hopeful.
hopeful. Confident means hopeful. HOPFUL. Having hope on themselves. Having faith on themselves that they can do something. Confident. Are you confident of getting 10 points? Yes, I am confident of getting 10 points. నా లిప్ మూమెంట్కి అక్కడికి తేడా వస్తుంది. So confident. After confident, the next attribute is smart. Smart means, yeah.
Bright and active.
Huh?
Bright and active.
Bright and active. And some other meaning?
Clever.
Clever, intelligent, bright, active, clever, intelligent. All these words you can write for smart. Sociable.
Friendly.
Yeah, very good. Friendly. Mingling with all other people. Mingling with the people in the society. Sociable means mingling freely with other people. వేరే వాళ్ళతో కలిసి మెలిసి ఉండటం సోషియబుల్. మింగ్లింగ్ ఫ్రీలీ విత్ ద పీపుల్ ఇన్ ద సొసైటీ, సోషియబుల్. And then cowardly.
Lacking courage. Lacking courage.
Lacking courage.
Courage. Lacking courage.
Cowardly. Cowardice means lacking courage and also
Courage.
timid, we can say. Timid. TIMID. Right? Timid also. Timid. Next word, courageous.
Brave. Bold.
Bold, brave.
Dangerous. Brave.
Brave, bold.
Fearless.
Fearless, yes, very good. Fearless. Synonyms. Write all things. If I give you three meanings also, you must write. Fearless, brave, bold. And these two are opposite words, antonyms. Cowardly, courageous. Cowardly and courageous are the opposite words, antonyms. Next, reliable.
Trustworthy.
Very good. Yes, trustworthy. Right, trustworthy.
Definitely trusted.
Hmm. ట్రస్ట్వర్ది ఆర్ దట్ మే బి ట్రస్టెడ్, రిలయబుల్, ట్రస్ట్వర్ది, నమ్మతగినటువంటి వాళ్ళు. సమ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ట్రస్ట్వర్ది అండ్ సమ్ ఆర్ నాట్ ట్రస్ట్వర్ది. కొంతమందిని బాబోయ్ వాళ్ళని నమ్మలేం అంటుంటారు కదా కొంతమంది గురించి, అమ్మో వాళ్ళని మాత్రం నమ్మలేం అంటుంటారు. దే ఆర్ నాట్ ట్రస్ట్వర్ది పీపుల్. కొంతమందిని మంచోడు నమ్మొచ్చు, అతని మాటలు నమ్మొచ్చు, వాళ్ళ మాటలు నమ్మొచ్చు అంటారు. సో దట్ ఈస్ ట్రస్ట్వర్ది, రిలయబుల్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇండిపెండెంట్.
Standing by itself.
Standing by itself.
Very good. Standing by itself, standing by ourselves, not depending on others, not depending on others.
Upon somebody.
Not depending on others anna ka somebody anna, it both are same. Not depending on others or not depending on somebody. Standing on himself or standing on itself. Next one, dependent. One who depends on others, hang on others.
Need support.
Huh?
Need support.
Yeah, need support. Dependent
Unable
means
to do without.
unable to do without others or other help. Unable to do without help. That is all dependent. And then obedient.
Willing to do what one told.
Very good, very good. Willing to do what one tells or what one told. Willing to do what one told. Willing to do what one told. Then trusting.
Believe.
Tending to believe that other people are good, honest, etc.
Again,
Tending to believe that other people are good, honest, etc.
tending to believe other people are honest, faithful, good, sincere, etc. Very good. That is trusting. And then valiant. It is also courageous. A synonym like that. Valiant means brave, courageous, and what else? Determined. Strongly determined. Next, self-centered.
Selfish.
Very good. Selfish. Self-centered means selfish. Selfish. Next, arrogant.
Behaving in a proud way. Doing proud
Proud. Behaving
Behaving in a proud, unpleasant way.
proud and unpleasant way. Proud and unpleasant way. Behaving in a proud and unpleasant way. కొన్నిసార్లు చక్కగా గర్వం అనేటటువంటిది కొంచెం చక్కగా గర్వించవచ్చు కానీ అన్ప్లెజెంట్ వేగా గర్విస్తుంటారు. సో దట్ ఈస్ అరగెన్సీ. గర్వించటానికి అక్కడ ఏమాత్రం కారణం లేకున్నా కూడా కొంతమంది గర్విస్తూ పొగరుగా ఉంటారు చూడండి, అది అరోగాన్సీ. అరోగాంట్. Next, sarcastic.
Ironical taunting.
Hmm?
Ironical taunting. Ironical taunting.
Ironical. Ironical, not ironical. 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 Ironical talking. If you want to know exactly in Telugu, వ్యంగ్యం. వ్యంగ్యంగా మాట్లాడుతుంటారు కదా కొంతమంది, వ్యంగ్యం అంటారు చూడండి, అది. Sarcastic words. And then quarrelsome.
Having a tendency to fight.
Very good.
Fight.
Having a tendency to fight. Having a tendency to fight. Quarrelsome. So, quarrel is exchanging the severe words, and fight is using the force. Fight means using the force. Kottukota. Quarrel means using severe words. తిట్టుకుంటారు చూడండి, బాగా సివియర్ వర్డ్స్తో తిట్టుకుంటే అది క్వారల్. అండ్ ఫైటింగ్ మీన్స్ యూజింగ్ ద ఫోర్స్. ఓకే. రూడ్. Yes, very good. Rough, not polite. Rough, ROUGH, rough and not polite. Not polite. Creative.
Able to create
Generating new ideas.
Very good. Generating new ideas. So whatever we are doing in our ATL lab, that is all creativity. Creativity. You create many new things with your new ideas. Creative ideas, creative thoughts, creating the things. That one. Creative. Next one, stubborn. Next one.
Obstinate.
Very good. Obstinate and also stiff.
Stiff.
మూర్ఖంగా ఉంటారనమాట. వాళ్ళు చెప్పింది ఏది కూడా ఇంకా వినరు, ఇట్లనే గట్టిగా అలానే పట్టే ఉంటుంది వాళ్ళకి. మూర్ఖుడు అంటారు వాళ్ళని. స్టబ్బర్న్ నేచర్ ఉంటుంది, ఇంకా వాళ్ళ మాట మార్చుకోరు. అలానే నాకు ఇప్పుడు ఇది కొనియాలంటే కొనియాలంతే మూర్ఖంగా ఉంటారు. ఇప్పుడు కాదు రా సాయంత్రం అంటే కూడా వినరు వాళ్ళు. స్టబ్బర్న్స్ ఉంటారు. లేజీ.
Idle.
Idle. Idle. Unwilling to do the work. Unwilling to do the work. వీళ్ళు సోమరి వాళ్ళు. ఈ సోమరి వాళ్ళకి పని చేయడం ఇష్టం ఉండదు. పని అంటే ఇష్టం ఉండదు వాళ్ళకి. ఊరికే ఫోన్లు పట్టుకొని సెల్లులు చూసుకుంటా కూర్చోండి, టీవీలు చూసుకుంటా కూర్చోండి అంటే మంచిగా కూర్చుంటారు, యాక్టివ్గా ఉంటారు. ఏదైనా పని పెడితే అయిపోయి, ఇంకా వాళ్ళకి నచ్చదు. చదువు కానీ పని కానీ అటువంటిది వాళ్ళకి నచ్చదు. లేజీ ఫెలోస్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, పాంపస్. Pompous.
Great show.
Giving a great show. Show put up. Pompous means show put up or giving a big show. గొప్పలు పోతుంటారు కదా, గొప్పలు చెప్పుకుంటూ ఉంటారు, ఫోజులు కొడుతుంటారు అంటారు చూడండి, అది పాంపస్. మాకు అంత ఉంది, మాకు ఇంత ఉంది, మేమంత గ్రేట్, మేమింత గ్రేట్ అని చెప్పుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. వాళ్ళ గ్రేట్నెస్ గురించి ఊరికే పొగుడుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. గొప్పలు చెప్పుకుంటూ గొప్పలు కొట్టుకుంటూ తిరుగుతుంటారు, పాంపస్. And then the last one is level-headed. calm and sensible, calm and sensible, balanced mind, having a balanced mind, level headed, calm and sensible, balanced mind. So if you know all these meanings, then some characteristics are good for good personality, and some constructive, see, some qualities construct your personality and some characteristics they destruct your personality. So let us separate these characteristics. Constructive personality, destructive personality. So who will have constructive personality? What are their qualities? We shall write one side, and destructive personality we shall write in other side. So keep two headings: good personality, bad personality. Keep two headings side by side. Draw a line between them. Draw a line between them and write first side, good personality or constructive personality. Bad personality or destructive personality. Now you can easily find out which characteristics or which traits or which features help for the constructive personality, for the good personality, and which help or which encourage the bad personality. Shall we divide now? Yes. Positive characteristic, positive attitude. Does it help for good personality or bad personality? Very good. Write under good personality, write number one, positive. Write in the notebook. Write in your notebook. Positive. And negative. You know the meaning for negative. Does it help for good personality or bad personality? For construction, it destructs our personality. It destructs our personality. So write under negative. Negative. Next, optimistic.
Good personality. Good personality.
So you know the meaning. So now you are able to say optimistic, hopeful. It develops our personality. It constructs our personality, it develops our personality. So write under the good personality. Optimistic. Whereas pessimistic, always speaking hopelessly. It develops bad personality. So write under bad personality. Pessimistic is bad personality. Next, generous, giving freely, charitable. It develops good personality. It develops our personality. So write under constructive personality. Generous. Nervous. Nervous means
Bad person.
Yes. Yeah, it encourages the bad personality. It is the quality of bad personality. So right under bad personality. Confident.
Good personality.
Good personality.
Very good. Yes, it develops good personality. So right under good personality. Smart. Being clever, intelligent. Yeah, it develops good personality. So write smart also under good personality. Sociable.
Good personality.
Sociable means mingling with the people in the society. మనకి మనము ప్రత్యేకంగా ఉండకుండా ముచ్చుగా ఉండకుండా ఎవరితో కలవకుండా అలా ఉండకుండా సొసైటీలో వెళ్ళి సొసైటీలో అందరితో కలిసి మెలిసి ఉండటం అనేటటువంటి సో ఇట్ ఆల్సో డెవలప్స్ పర్సనాలిటీ రైట్ అండర్ గుడ్ పర్సనాలిటీ cowardly yeah it distracts our personality covered eyes distracts our personality so write it under bad personality courageous
Good personality.
very good it develops good personality always we should be brave bold courageous valiant so these characteristics help for the development of our personality reliable trustworthy
Good personality. Good personality.
it is also the quality of good personality very good it is also the quality of good personality independent
Good personality.
very good we always should be independent we have all arms limbs we have arms and legs we have we can do all our work so we should not depend and we should not be lazy understand so independent is a good quality and it develops our personality next dependent very good it shows our laziness dependent shows our laziness so it is a bad personality it develops bad personality obedient
Good personality.
it develops yeah it constructs our personality it develops our good personality so obedient right under good personality trusting
Good personality.
good personality right under good personality valiant
Good personality.
yeah valiant also develops our personality so it is also good personality self-centered selfishness self-centered very good it comes under bad personality arrogant arrogant it is also the quality of bad personality arrogant what is its meaning proud and unpleasant unpleasant behaving in an unpleasant way proud and unpleasant way proud in unpleasant way arrogant sarcastic
Bad personality.
వెరీ గుడ్ వ్యంగ్యంగా మాట్లాడటం అన్నాను కదా వ్యంగ్యంగా వేరే వాళ్ళ గురించి టీజ్ చేయటము టీజింగ్ అదర్స్ సర్కాస్టికలీ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ దామ్ indirectly commenting them. That is all sarcastic words. Sarcastic is a bad quality. And then quarrelsome.
Bad
What is
personality.
quarrelsome? It is also a bad quality. It is also a bad quality, so it also develops or destructs our personality. It destructs our personality. Rudeness.
Bad
Yeah,
personality.
it is also bad personality.
Bad personality.
Yeah, it is also bad characteristic. Arrogant, sarcastic, quarrelsome, rude, all these things, self-centered, is all bad characteristics. But bad personality characteristics. Next one, creative.
Good personality.
It comes under good personality. It comes under good personality. And then stubborn.
Bad personality.
Stubborn nature is a bad personality. It is the quality of bad personality, stubborn. Lazy.
Bad personality.
Being lazy is also a bad personality. Lazy, bad personality. Okay, quality of bad personality. Pompous. It is also bad personality. Bad personality. Level-headed.
Good personality.
Very good. It develops our friend. It is the quality of good personality. Level-headed. How many characteristics have you written under good personality?
14.
Very good. Have you all got 14? Children, have you all got 14?
Yes,
Yes. And this side, bad personality. How many characteristics have you written under bad personality?
13.
13. 14 plus 13, 27. Okay. Right. Very good. So,
Thanks for your
I,
compliment, ma'am.
I already told you what is personality. Personality development is nothing but having the characteristics which are inside us. They decide whether we have good personality or not. Personality doesn't mean outward appearance. It is not outward appearance, but it is our inward qualities. Understand? So, if you have these good 14 qualities of good personality, then you have very good personality. If you have these qualities of bad personality, you have bad personality. So that these characteristics decide whether you have personality development or not. How to develop? If we don't have such qualities, we have to develop them. Understand? If we don't have positive attitude, optimistic view, generous, and if we are not confident, if we are not smart, if we are not sociable, if we are not courageous, if we are not reliable, if we are not independent, if you are not obedient, if you are not trusting, if you are not valiant, if you are not creative, if you are not level headed, then what should you do? You should develop these qualities. If they are not there in you, if such qualities are not there in you, you have to develop them. వాటిని మనం ఏం చేయాలి? We should inculcate them. మన లోపల వాటిని తీసుకొని పెట్టుకొని వాటిని డెవలప్ చేసుకుంటూ రావాలి. And if you have these qualities like negative attitude, pessimistic view, nervous, and then cowardly, and then dependent, and then self-centered, arrogant, sarcastic, quarrelsome, rude, stubborn, lazy, pompous, then what should we do? We should remove all these qualities from us. We should remove all these qualities from us and we should replace these qualities in their place. Understand? Like that we can develop our personality. So that is the meaning of the title. Now we have come to the title. What is personality development? Now have you all understood what is personality development?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have seen, I am going to give you one more homework for today. From net, you should get the brief biography of Sudha Chandran, Stephen Hawking and Helen Keller. From net you should get Sudha Chandran's biography, Stephen Hawking's biography and Helen Keller's biography, and you should read those biographies and write their qualities of personality. What personality do they have? Are they having positive attitude, optimistic view, generous, and then confident, smart, sociable, courageous, reliable, independent, obedient, trusting, valiant, and then level-headed, creative? You write whatever qualities they have. Go through those biographies. Yesterday I gave one biography, a short biography of Stephen Hawking, but you can have little more information from net. Okay, so go through the biographies of these three people which are given in unit page. యూనిట్ పేజ్లో మనకి ఇచ్చిన సుధా చంద్రన్, స్టీవెన్ హాకింగ్, హెలెన్ కెల్లర్ గురించి మీరు నెట్లో ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసి చదివి వాట్ క్వాలిటీస్ ఆఫ్ పర్సనాలిటీ దే హ్యావ్, write down them, whether they have good personality or not. So you write this. Okay, this is all about introduction. So far I have given you introduction for the title. What is personality development? I hope you all understood what I said. Okay, now the introduction is over. Let us go into the lesson. The first lesson, A reading is attitude is altitude. Attitude is altitude. Attitude means what? What is meant by attitude? Very good. Attitude means way of thinking. Write down. Attitude means way of thinking. Yes. Do you want to say something? Anybody wants to say something?
Position of the body.
No, but that is not suitable here. They may be having different meanings, but all are not suitable in all places. Here, in our lesson, the way of thinking, ఆలోచించే విధానాన్ని యాటిట్యూడ్ అంటారు. See, now I am taking online classes. Why am I taking online classes? See, what is my intention behind taking online classes from June 1st only or June 2nd only? What is my way of thinking? What is my attitude?
Attitude of man.
Yeah, what is that attitude? In what way am I thinking and taking these classes? Number one, not to waste our time. Not to waste our time. See, if you are not having these classes, what do? You simply waste the time. Understand? So not to waste your time, I am taking these classes. And next thing, I want to make you learn something. I want to help you to learn something. That is one more my idea or thinking. And one more thing, we don't know when we are going to open this, when the schools are going to be opened. We are not we definite about our opening of schools. So that is why I am taking this class. So all these are good ideas. All these are good ideas or not? Yes.
Good
All
idea.
those who are thinking that these ideas are good. What do you see behind this? One positive thinking is there. No? One positive thinking. But for some people, some students also, why many are not able to attend the class? Their attitude is different.
Because they are thinking negative.
Yeah, they are thinking in a negative way. And they are also lazy fellows. And they are not obedient. They are disobedient fellows. They are pessimistic fellows. They are they are not reliable persons. They are all arrogant fellows. And they are rude fellows, stubborn fellows, lazy fellows. So they don't want to utilize the time in a proper way. They don't want to utilize the time in a proper way. They are not thinking that, they are thinking that the class is waste. We are thinking that class is useful because we are learning something here. See, in these 3 days, what have you learned? In the first day, what have you learned?
About three good past. It is Surachandran Singh Kavita help children.
And especially we have seen about Sudha Chandran, and also we have discussed about some good qualities also. Some good qualities, and I gave you why you should not be, why you should be valiant, brave, why you should not be cowardice, and why you should not be timid. I gave the story of, I told you the story of deer and the lion, the speed of the deer and the speed of the lion. That story I told you, and some other story, optimistic story. There was a king who lost his little finger, and his minister was always optimistic and saying everything is for our good only. Do you remember the story? Oh, then why are you not saying? Story for optimistic, story for fear. Yes, like that I taught you few things about our inner qualities. And Sudha Chandran's determination. Though she became lame, though she lost her 2 legs also, again with the help of the artificial legs, she practiced Bharatanatyam and she became the cinema heroine, artist, and the dancer. And she visited so many countries in the world and she gave her shows on the stages. So she had a strong determination. She is she is having positive attitude. She is very optimistic, and she is not at all nervous. She is confident. She is smart. She is sociable. She is courageous. She is independent. Though she lost her 2 legs also, she is not dependent. She is independent. మనము కాలుకి చిన్న దెబ్బ తగిలితేనే కుంటి కుంటి అన్ని పనులు మన దగ్గరే చేయించుకుంటాం. 2 కాళ్ళు విరిగిపోతే కూడా 2 కాళ్ళకి ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ లెగ్స్ పెట్టుకొని భరతనాట్యం చేయడం అంటే అంత ఈజీనా? ఈజ్ ఇట్ అన్ ఈజీ థింగ్? Then how valiant she is, how independent she is, how creative she is, how level headed she is, courageous lady. Understand? She is having all such good personality qualities. So, those things we learnt on the first day, and on the second day what is a biography and how to write a biography, and what are the synonyms, what are, today also you have learned so many synonyms and antonyms also. Write the list of synonyms and antonyms also. We have seen the meanings. In meanings you have synonyms and some antonyms also: positive, negative, optimistic, pessimistic, dependent, independent, independent, obedient, disobedient, and then quarrelsome, friendly, lazy, active, uh, cowardice, brave, cowardice, brave, reliable, unreliable, like that. Okay, so some antonyms we have learned, some synonyms we have learned, and yesterday we have also learned what are tropical diseases and what are tropics, what is equator, what is tropic of Cancer, what is tropic of Capricorn. By showing the globe I have taught you. So all these things. So like that we are learning so many things, and we have also learned how to write a biography. And one example also we have written the biography of Stephen Hawking. Okay. And today we have learned so many meanings, synonyms, antonyms, and also now we are going into the lesson. Okay. Just I'll take only one paragraph and then I'll leave you. Attitude means way of thinking. Note down this meaning also, way of thinking. That decides. The attitude decides our personality. నీ ఆలోచించే విధానాన్ని బట్టే నీ పర్సనాలిటీ అనేటటువంటిది ఉంటుంది. నువ్వు లేజీగా ఆలోచించావనుకోండి, అలానే నీ యాటిట్యూడ్ అలాగుంటుంది. నువ్వు యాక్టివ్గా ఉండాలని ఆలోచిస్తే నీ యాటిట్యూడ్ అలాగుంటుంది కదా. ఆప్టిమిస్టిక్గా ఆలోచిస్తే ఆప్టిమిస్టిక్గా ఉంటావు, లేదంటే పెసిమిస్టిక్గా ఉంటావు. పాజిటివ్గా ఆలోచిస్తే పాజిటివ్గా ఉంటావు, నెగిటివ్గా ఆలోచిస్తే నెగిటివ్ పర్సనాలిటీ ఉంటుంది. సో యాటిట్యూడ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్టిట్యూడ్ మీన్స్ what? Height. So not only that altitude, but your attitude, your way of thinking keeps you in certain height. నీవు ఆలోచించే విధానాన్ని బట్టి నీవు అంత ఉన్నతంగా ఉంటావు, అంత హైట్లో ఉంటావు. నువ్వు ఎలా ఆలోచిస్తావో అంత హైట్లో ఉంటావు. నువ్వంత పెసిమిస్టిక్గా, నెగటివ్గా, రూడ్గా, అరోగెంట్గా, లేజీగా ఆలోచించావనుకో, నువ్వు చాలా కిందికి వెళ్ళిపోతావు. నీ హైట్ చాలా కిందికి వెళ్ళిపోతావు. హైట్ అంటే ఈ హైట్ కాదు, మనిషి ఉండే హైట్ కాదు. యువర్ వే ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్ విల్ టేక్ యూ టు ద లెవెల్స్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ future and your life. It takes to the heights of your life, not your body. Understand? Not this height, the height of your body. 5 feet ఉన్నాను, 5.4 ఉన్నాను, 5.2 ఉన్నాను, 5.5 ఉన్నాను, లేకుంటే 6 అడుగుల అందగాన్ని అంటే కాదు, అది ఆ హైట్ కాదు. ఇది నీవు 6 అడుగుల అందగాని అయినా నీ వే ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్ సరిగ్గా లేకుంటే నువ్వు అక్కడ కింద ఉంటావు, 1 సెంటీమీటర్ దగ్గర ఉంటావు. అండర్స్టాండ్? సో యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ వెరీ గుడ్ వే ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్. సో నువ్వు ఎంత మంచిగా ఆలోచించావు, ఎంత పాజిటివ్గా ఆలోచిస్తున్నావు, ఎంత ఆప్టిమిస్టిక్గా ఆలోచిస్తున్నావు, ఎంత రీజనబుల్గా, రిలయబుల్గా ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉంటున్నావు. అండ్ దెన్ హౌ జనరస్లీ యు ఆర్ థింకింగ్, how confidently you are thinking, how smartly you are thinking, how sociably you are thinking, how courageously you are thinking, how independently you are thinking. That will take to the heights of your life. నీ జీవితాన్ని అంత ఉన్నతంగా ఉంచుతుంది అన్నమాట. జీవితానికి ఇది హైట్ అంటే this shows the height of your life. Understand? Height of one's life అని రాసుకోండి అక్కడ. Attitude is The way of thinking keeps you in higher levels in your life. Your way of thinking keeps you in the higher levels of your life. సో మనం ఎలా ఆలోచించాలి, ఇక్కడ చాలా థింకింగ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనం ఎలా ఆలోచిస్తే అలా పనిచేస్తాం, అంతే కదా. మనం ఎలా ఆలోచిస్తే అలానే పనిచేస్తాం కదా. ఆలోచన ఒక రకంగా పని ఇంకో రకంగా ఉంటుందా? ఉండదు. మనం ఏం ఆలోచిస్తామో అదే చేస్తాం. సో నౌ ఇన్ దిస్ లెసన్ we see about a person, what his way of thinking and how and to which higher levels he reached in his life. Understand? So let us see the first paragraph. Listen to my reading. You should listen to my reading and you should exactly follow my reading. Everyone should learn to read like that. Understand? Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning to help you scratch that itch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to walk or run, to bicycle or skateboard, or get you from point A to point B. Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? This is a question. You should read it like a question. Have you heard something like this before? I'll read once again for you. Try to copy me. Exactly, you should imitate me. You should copy me. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning to help you scratch that itch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to walk or run, to bicycle or skateboard, or get you from point A to point B. Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? Have you heard something like this before? Now let us see what is there in it. Imagine. Imagining means thinking. Imagine means you should think, which is not there. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning. Arms means hands. Now from your shoulder point to your fingertips. Okay, these we call as arms. So imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning. So daily when we get up from our bed, what do we like to do? Oh, we like to stretch our we want to yawn and we want to stretch our body. Then we feel much relaxed. We feel very relaxed to do like that. We like very much to do like that, to stretch our body in the morning when we get up from our bed. So just now imagine that you don't have arms to stretch in the morning. What will you do? How can you relax? How can you relax? There is no chance for relaxing. Next, to help you scratch that itch. See, if you are getting something, if the mosquito is bitten or something like that, immediately you want to do, you want to beat on it, and also you want to scratch. Immediately you want to scratch. But if you don't have arms, what do you do? If you don't have arms and if any mosquito is bitten on your cheek, on your forehead or on your neck, what will you do? Say, what will you do? దోమ కుట్టినప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా అందరికి వెంటనే ఏం చేయాలనిపిస్తుంది? అక్కడ ఇలాగా ఈచింగ్ ఉన్న చోట స్క్రాచ్ చేయాలనిపిస్తుంటుంది కదా. అయితే మనకి హ్యాండ్స్ లేవనుకోండి, ఏం చేస్తారు? ఇంకా ఏం చేయలేరు కదా. పోయి ఎక్కడన్నా యానిమల్స్ లాగా ఏదన్నా ఒక చెట్టుకి గీరుకోవాలి, లేకుంటే ఒక రాయికి గీరుకోవాలి, ఒక ఇటుకి గీరుకోవాలి కదా. సో ఇట్స్ very very difficult without arms. And also to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. So see, sometimes when you see your friends in this lockdown period, if you see after lockdown, if you meet your friends, what do you want to do? You want to hug your friends. You want to hug your friends. But if you don't have arms, just imagine that you don't have arms. How can you hug your friend? Huh? So if you see, if small children, if they see their mom, they want to hug their mom. If they don't have arms, how can they hug their mom? It's difficult. It's very very difficult. So we can't do these things, but all these things are necessary in our life. Understand? Are arms necessary in our life or not? Are they necessary? అవి చాలా అవసరమా? చేతులు మనకి చాలా అవసరమా లేదా? Yes, they are necessary in our life. But if we don't have, just imagine that you don't have these arms. And one more thing, not only arms, imagine having no legs also. కాళ్ళు లేవనుకోండి, కాసేపు కాళ్ళు లేవనుకోండి. బట్ సమ్ టైమ్ యూ ఇమాజిన్ దట్ యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ లెగ్స్ టు kick pebbles down the street. Generally, teenage boys and especially boys, you have the habit of uh, kicking the pebbles down the street. అలా రోడ్డు మీద వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు ఒక రాయిని అలా తన్నుకుంటూ, ఇలా తన్నుకుంటూ, దాన్ని ఇట్లా తన్నుకుంటూ, ఇట్లా తన్నుకుంటూ వెళ్ళటం మీకు అలవాటు ఉంటుంది. కాలుతో ఇట్లా దంతారు, అట్లా దంతారు కదా. ఎవడన్నా మీ ఫ్రెండ్ పోతుంటే కూడా మెల్లిగా కాలుతోటి ఇవన్నీ అట్లా తన్నడం, ఇట్లా తన్నడం చేస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. You like it very much. So for this you have you should have legs, but imagine that you don't have legs to play like that, or to walk or run. Imagine that you don't have legs to walk, or imagine that you don't have legs to run, or బైస్కిల్. పక్కన పిల్లలందరూ బైస్కిల్ దొక్కుతా ఉంటే నీకు కాళ్ళు లేవనుకో, ఏం చేస్తావు? పాపం ఊరికే చూస్తావు, అట్లా కూర్చొని ఉంటావు. అయ్యో నాకు కూడా లెగ్స్ అంటే నేను ఎంత బాగా సైక్లింగ్ చేస్తుంటే కదా, వాళ్ళందరూ ఎంత బాగా సైక్లింగ్ చేస్తున్నారు, అయ్యో నాకు లేవు కదా అని అనుకుంటారు కదా. నడిచే వాళ్ళని చూసి అలాగ అనుకుంటారు, పరిగెత్తే వాళ్ళని చూసి అనుకుంటారు. Or get you from point A to point B. Sometimes if you don't have legs, how can you come to school? It's very difficult. Somebody should get you. You have to depend on others. Understand? So these are all difficulties if we don't have legs and if we don't have arms. Now imagine both at once. Now third imagination is, you should think that you don't have arms as well as legs, both. No arms, no legs. Then imagine the life, how it will be, how difficult it would be. Can you imagine? Imagine like that. Which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. But there is one person, a famous person is there. His name is Nick Vujicic. Vujicic అని ఉంటుంది, but you should pronounce it as Nick Vujicic. Vujicic, that's all. Nick Vujicic. So this man, from his birth, he did not have arms or legs. Throughout his life he is living like that. Still you can see him about all things him in the internet. If you want to see all his life, you can see in the internet. Which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? Have you heard about any person like this before? మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా ఇలాంటి సంగతి విన్నారా? హ్యావ్ యూ హర్డ్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ బిఫోర్? ఎప్పుడైనా అంతకుముందు మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా? నో. So this is enough for today. For today this is enough. Only this paragraph is enough. So practice this reading. How I read, you should follow in the same way. Tomorrow I'll ask you, only one paragraph I am giving you, only 4 lines. Practice reading, learn it, and also what homework have I given you for today? From internet you should get Sudha Chandran's biography, Stephen Hawking's biography, and Helen Keller's biography. Read them and write the qualities, their inner qualities, what type of qualities they have. We have learnt 27 qualities we have with us. So whatever qualities are with them, you write, you find out and you write. Read their biographies, and even get to class also. I'll ask someone to read the biography of Sudha Chandran, and someone to read Stephen Hawking's biography, and someone to read Helen Keller. Okay, so for today this is enough. Let me take attendance. Given blue pen. Yes, Harshita.
Present, ma'am.
Call pin. Kaveri. Call. Kaveri. What is today? 4? Yeah, it is 4. 4th. Okay. Kaveri, is she absent? Hey, Panjasa. Kirtana. Lavanya.